everybody, my name is Sally-Ann Spence and welcome to the Hills Quarry Products dig site in Surney Wick, where we have material from both the Jurassic and the Ice Age, and we've got probably the biggest paleontological dig going on here right now in the UK. It is really, really exciting. Please go back to our videos and you will find out more about the geology and the context of the site and what we've been doing, and you will also meet Beth Wilkinson, because Beth is our conservation team leader. And she has been really, really busy conserving all the Ice Age material, more than the Jurassic probably, I would say, that's been coming out from the dig. And she's been working very hard on this particular bone because it came up in a whole load of pieces.
Oh yes.
So we have got Harry working the camera today. Everybody has to take their turn to do something around camp, not just do the digging. It's a 3-week dig. We're right at the end of the very final week. So thank you for doing the camera today, Harry. We'll get Harry to have a quick look at this and bring the camera in, and while you talk us through. So Harry, if you can bring the camera in. Beth, you have been busy. This must have been a puzzle.
Oh, absolutely. There must have been at least 20 pieces of bone, ranging from anything from these large sections here to sort of tiny little fragments about this big. It was a real puzzle, but there's only about half of it. The rest of it still needs to be puzzled back together.
Oh my goodness me!
This is it's a good start.
And this is stable to handle. Can you pick that up and show people So I mean, I would say it's fairly obvious what animal this has come from. Are you going to tell us what this once was?
Yes. So we think it's a mammoth humerus. There's nothing else that really could be this sort of size or shape. Other than that. So even though we're missing sort of top section and the bottom process, there's nothing else that it could be other than a mammoth.
So thick, isn't it? It's just monster bone.
So chunky.
That is the one good thing in its favour for you then in that respect, is it? That it is such a chunky bone? Or is that more problematic?
It depends. Sometimes it's quite useful when you're joining pieces back together because as well as like sort of the edges and seeing how the edges line up, it's also quite nice to see, I know that the bone's this thick at this point and we've got this much marrow, therefore the joining section must also have that same amount of bone or marrow.
Right.
So you can sort of categorise them of like, these are the chunky pieces, these are the thinner pieces. Thinner pieces are going to go thinner pieces, the chunky pieces are going to go chunky pieces.
Got you. That sounds very scientific. Now, Beth, you have been with us from the very beginning. And as we said earlier on, this is a 3-week dig.
Yeah. You
have been undated with things that need stabilising, conserving, putting back together, here in the field before they go either into store or into research, the various places they're going to be studied and basically, continually looked after or forevermore, basically. What's it been like from your experience? I mean, day one, it was quite quiet. The tables were empty.
It's very chill.
It was very chilled. It's still chilled now.
Yeah.
Tables most definitely are groaning under the weight of things.
Yes.
It's certainly not empty. What's it been like?
It's been a real joy because as much as you're not down in the quarry actually, finding the bones, you get to see them on a transformation journey where they come up and they're muddy, and you get to clean all the mud off. You let them dry, and then you have a chance to sort of conserve them and sort of restore them to their former glory, I guess. In this case, if they've been fragmented, we get to piece them back together, which is really nice. So you get to see the full sort of life history, I guess, of that fossil once it comes off site.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, they are beautiful, aren't they? Even a bone like this, the fact that was a mammoth wandering around down here is just something else. It really is. And have you found then also, you've been the team leader.
Yeah.
And so you've had a lot of students coming through that you're having to teach and run workshops with, and then actually getting them to do these various jobs under your supervision.
Yes.
That's a huge thing too.
Yeah.
How's that gone for you?
It's going really well. We've had so many volunteers come through conservation and help us out. It's been a great help to us as well, because you've got a lot of bones to do in one day, and it's a conveyor belt that's always coming through. So it's good to have lots of people on hand to help out with different, whether that's cleaning or whether that's paraloiding or sort of general maintenance of conservation. And also it's great for the volunteers to be able to learn these conservation techniques because in your everyday life or at universities you might not always learn that sort of stuff.
Absolutely.
So it's a great opportunity for them. And we've got some great conservators up and coming as well.
And this is transferable skills in a very big way for you.
Yes.
Because you have, well, I'm just trying to think, we've had over 120 participants in this dig. And I'd say most of them have gone through your system and helped you, and you've had to teach them and everything else. So you're doing a multitude of jobs very well. It's been, the conservation tent, very well organised, everything working like clockwork, just to process everything that's come through, and teaching people at the same time is going some. And living on site.
It's a lot.
Yeah, we've got a tented village behind us. Everybody's been camping down. We're all desperate now for real decent showers, and probably one less portaloo would be quite, So, that has been a lot for you to do as well. Because you've only recently graduated.
Yes, I graduated last year from my degree at Bristol, and I'm finishing up my master's at Bristol in the next coming months. So it's a lot to juggle at once, but it's been great. It's been amazing.
Well, you have shined. It's all been there. Organisational skills. Sorry, this is live, raw and unedited. 3 weeks with hardly any sleep, so please bear with us. The organisation skills. I've done it again. Your responsibility, your teaching skills. Absolutely fantastic, Beth. You've been amazing.
Thank you.
You really have, and I'm so pleased you've made sense of this, of a jigsaw of bones. It's just fantastic to be here with all these parts, and you've had these massive tusks coming through.
Yes.
I mean, probably the Jurassic's been your easier section, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The Jurassic, I mean, by that point, it's fully fossil, it's rock. It's quite happy to just be left alone, whereas the Pleistocene stuff needs constant maintenance. So Jurassic stuff usually is quite, it's nice. It's like, oh, we can put that to one side for a moment.
Well, other than this bone, which I know you've grown quite attached to, having spent many, many hours already putting it together, what has been your favourite thing to come through?
Ooh, I'm a big fan of the horse femur that we have. It's got some potential pathologies on it, and also it's a massive horse femur, and it was really fun to conserve. There were a couple of fragments we had to put back on, and then the story of the bone itself is good. If we're right about what we think has gone on, will be really interesting.
That is very, very exciting. Well, thank you, Beth, for coming to tell us about this. And thank you to you and your team and everything you've done.
Thank you.
We are almost at closing point on this dig. Please, though, go back through our videos, because we've wanted you to enjoy this experience with us, because unfortunately we're in a working quarry landscape and we cannot have lots and lots of visitors. So do go back through the videos, and when you do, the hashtag you're looking for is TuskForce.